Hey, what up, man? It's 415 Boxing. I want to talk about this fight real quick, man. Shout out to Shawn Porter. He's a hell of a dude. Very humble, very graceful. Knows how to win, knows how to lose. Shout out to him. His father, you know, if Shawn Porter didn't prepare correctly, you know, you don't say that in front of the whole world to hear. This is combat sports. You say that shit back in the locker room. Shawn Porter father, Kenny Porter, is a attention whore and he's a fucking clown. But if you said that Terence Crawford would knock out Shawn Porter because you felt like you can time him, then you were on the money, because that's how I felt. And I know that's how a lot of other people felt too. When you lunge in with your head sticking out like that, with your chin up in the air, against a fighter who can switch hit, who can box you, who has a great jab, who can hook off the jab, who has a good right hand, a great left hand, and he's not even really left-handed, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble. You really are. And you saw what happened tonight. Terence Crawford simply just timed him coming in. You know, sometimes you can be overly aggressive versus the wrong person. That actually works versus most other welterweights. That's why his fights have been very close with really all the other top welterweights. But with a fighter like this, who has plan A through Z, who can do, like I said, everything in the ring, it's not going to work. And he stopped a fighter that I never thought would get stopped. Although in my first video, well, both my videos about this fight, I did mention how I felt like Terence Crawford could possibly stop Shawn Porter because he jumps in too much. And when you jump in too much with a guy who can punch like this, who's probably the hardest hitting welterweight in the division. I know Danny Garcia got some pop, but he can't box and punch at the same time like this. He just can't, man. Terence Crawford, for my money, is the #1 welterweight in the sport. I know people saying they want Terence Crawford to fight Josh Taylor, but I really don't want to see that. I think that there's some fights for Josh Taylor at 140, especially if Tank Davis, wants to get it on. I mean, those are the two best 140-pounders, but I want to see Terence Crawford versus Earl Spence Jr. That's if Spence wants it. Peace.